Hey Libra, and welcome to your spiritual reading for the end of June, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. This reading is for all Libra placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And lastly, before we get into this reading, I'd like to quickly mention that if you ever want to book a reading with me, all of my information is in the description box below. You can book a reading straight through my Etsy shop, so definitely check it out. I have about 7 or 8 listings, and feel free to book it whenever you feel guided to do so. But without further ado, let's get into this reading. So as always, I'm going to start by pulling what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's rooting you, your recent past, and what you need to know. First card coming out is the Fool in the reverse. Okay, so there could be a leap of faith that you don't want to take, maybe. There could be some fear behind that. We have the Magician as the crossing energy. You may think that you don't have the resources to take this leap of faith. Ace of Swords as your crowning energy. But you know that this is something you need to do. Yeah, Two of Pentacles, you're kind of back and forth about it. You don't really know if you can go after this. The Sun is the recent past. What do they need to know? The Ten of Swords. Okay. Okay, I think I'm kind of getting it already. It could be about a relationship or something. We'll get into it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. So this could be you, or this could be a mother. I keep getting mother energy in this series of readings. Not really sure why. The mom, like maternal figure, is very present in my readings. So I don't know what the astrology is. That may be, oh, that's what it is. We're entering Cancer season. That could be what it is. And you know, Cancer rules the home, the mother. So I feel like any sort of mother issues that we have are going to be heightened at this time. So what I'm feeling for you, Libra, is that there could be some type of dynamic that you have with your mother that it may be hard for you to let go of them. Maybe you always try to be there for them, and as much as you can do, as much as you try to be there for them, it's like nothing is ever good enough. Okay, so let me just clarify this. Empress. The Hermit. It's Virgo energy. With the Sister of Swords over here, yeah, we have the Page of Swords. So I kind of feel this energy that, yeah, you always try to be there for people. You always try to give your all, and people don't really give back to you. And it's kind of really giving you no other choice but to kind of go into hermit mode and just do your own thing. Not really give your energy to so many people, right? And I know Libras are very much about partnership. It can be hard for Libras to be alone. But I feel like whatever this painful ending was that we'll get to in a second, whatever that was, I feel like it was necessary for you to finally just spend time alone and to not give your energy to people who don't deserve it all the time, even if it's your mother, you know? And if it's not a mother, then it's definitely just some Empress figure in your life. And yeah, with the Page of Swords over here, it's like you do have some sort of mental anguish about this. You think about the situation a lot, and you always feel some type of anxiety over it. All right, so what's at your center is the Fool in the reverse. So there is some leap of faith that you are scared to take at this time for whatever reason. If it has to do with leaving the nest, you could be scared that it won't go well for you, you know? And not even that, it could even just be like setting a boundary with family, and that could even be scary sometimes because you never know how your family members are going to take it. So let's see what this Fool is about. The Three of Cups, yeah. It has to do with friendship or even siblings. And then we have the Nine of Wands. I kind of feel like you have 2 siblings. This is going to be a small message for people, but I don't know. I feel like you want to just kind of get away from your family. Like, you don't really want to put so much energy into your family anymore. Maybe it's a lot of drama, jealousy, envy. And you want to just kind of tell them to F off, but maybe you're not the type of person to do that. And you're scared to do that. It's like you're scared to speak your truth. You're scared to start your life without them or create your own life without them, because you guys have always done everything together. And then with the Nine of Wands over here, it's creating a very strong burden in your life, though. It's becoming very challenging now. You're exhausted. You don't really know what else to do, but at the same time, you know what to do. But there is fear here as to what's going to happen if I decide to cut my family off. Maybe they depend on you financially and you're tired of that. But there is people influencing you to not take this leap of faith. Like, if you want to move to a different state, they could be influencing you to not do it. Because what's at your center is the Magician. It's like, you know what you need to do, but you're not doing it. You're not honoring yourself. Gemini energy here. There's something you want to create, something you want to do, but people are influencing you to not do it. And there's something within the mother that you need to heal, that you haven't quite healed, and that could be what's affecting you also. The Magician with the Emperor, yeah. So the Magician with the Emperor, you lack confidence, you lack taking action. But again, I feel like it's the influences around you. It's nothing about you. I feel like people have taken your power from you. Because maybe you've always been there for people. You're kind of the glue that holds the family together. And if you were to leave, the family would fall apart. Libras are very much a mediator type of energy. You know, Libras want to keep the peace and harmony, but it can be at the expense of their self. And that's kind of what I feel here. It's like maybe you even gave up career opportunities to spend more time with family or to be there for them. And you have your reasons. You know, everyone has their reasons. So something like that. It's like you always put your family first, and now time is passing by and you're kind of wondering, what have I done for myself? And you feel like you haven't really taken action for the things that you want to do, right? With the Magician. And then we have the Six of Cups over here. So I feel like this is something that's always happened in your life from childhood. You've always taken the responsibility to sort of fix everything. This could be a childhood wound that you have, that you're still trying to heal, where you don't want your family to always lean on you. And then we have the Tower. So yeah, this is the fear. I feel that you fear that there's going to be a Tower moment if you were the one to sort of step away from your family for a bit. I'm going to tell you right now, Libra, that is what you need to do. It's very hard to leave the family and just sort of let them figure it out. But I think if it's really hindering your growth, there's really no point anymore. You're not really helping yourself or them at that point. Because I feel like you may have some resentment towards them looking back for having taken your childhood or taken away the opportunities, you know. And they're going to probably even say, like, we didn't tell you to do that. So just be careful with that, because I feel like family can manipulate the situation sometimes and say things like that. All right, so what's crowning you is the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you want to live in your truth. You want to go after the things that you want to do. You want to speak your truth too. You want to find yourself. And you know what it is. I feel like you dream about it, you fantasize about it, but you actually want it to become your reality now. And I feel that you are working up to it. You're working up to telling your family that you need some space, or that you want to move away, or you want to cut them off, you know. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. The Queen of Pentacles came out in the reverse. And then we have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck with the Ten of Cups. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, again, I feel like you're not honoring yourself if you don't speak this truth. The Sun, this is your happiness, and you're hindering your happiness for everyone else's happiness, is what I'm feeling here. Okay, and the Lovers, it could even be that your relationships have been affected by this, by you constantly giving yourself to family instead of to yourself. And I feel like you've been trying to fill some type of void within you that perhaps your family either took from you or never filled for you, and instead it's sort of created a mess almost. And 10 of Cups, it's like you want nothing more than to be happy and have that peace and harmony in life with your family. I feel like you tried and tried to make things work, but the more you tried, the more everything just kind of went in the opposite direction. But with the Sun here, I feel that you want to be happy, and whatever this truth is your happiness. Okay, but with that Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're not honoring yourself. If it was in the upright, you'd be honoring yourself. You know what you need to do to nurture yourself. Yeah, I feel like your money is starting to get, like your money could be starting to run out because you're giving so much of it to other people. Okay, so what's rooting this is the Two of Pentacles. So like I said, I do feel like you're going back and forth with this. You're trying to decide what's your best option here. And the fact that it's ruining, though, is that you're finally deciding to do something different. Maybe in the past, your energy was very fixed and you knew that you would never leave your family, just as an example, or that you would never leave the nest, that sort of thing. But now you're tossing the idea around. You're starting to see that you do have options and that there is more to life than, you know, to constantly be putting other people first and yourself second. Yeah, see how there's an arrow going straight towards a certain direction? It's like you know what you want. And at least now you're becoming aware of that. King of Pentacles. Only you can save the day, Libra, for yourself. We have the Three of Swords over here. So I feel that you're going to get it together. You're going to do what needs to be done, and you're probably already doing it. Okay, King of Pentacles, at the end of the day, you know how to create that stability for yourself. You know how to make sure your money's good. And you could already be looking at your options, okay? Because Three of Swords, it's like enough is enough. You don't want to feel sad anymore. And this heartbreak, this disappointment led you to finally do something about this. Okay, we have the Magician over here again. So you want to go after your desires. You want to live your dreams. Create the lifestyle that you want to have. And it took some heartbreak, some ending for you to finally realize that. Your recent past is the Sun. So something happened that made you see things clearly. We have the Sun here twice. So if you were living in the dark for some time or not seeing things clearly, they have become clear to you. Because it could have been something someone said, but whatever it was made very apparent to you as to what you needed to do in your life to bring yourself this kind of happiness. Okay, I'm gonna put that back. It was too many cards, but I did see the Four of Swords. So again, it's like that heartbreak needed to happen. Yeah, look at that. The Three of Swords coming out again. Yes, with this disappointment, this painful ending, this hurt, betrayal, that needed to happen for you to finally see, okay, you know what? I need to stop giving my energy to other people. Enough is enough. And I feel like that last breaking point, you're kind of saying thank you to it because it made you realize that you got to put yourself first. It was a blessing in disguise, whatever this Three of Swords was. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, I'm telling you. Like, there was money issues. Like, people kept asking for money, kept borrowing for money, and you couldn't say no because it was hard for you to say no. People took so much of you to the point where nothing was left, and it left you so hurt and so betrayed, and that's where you finally put an end to it. But I do see that you're still struggling with it a little bit with that Fool in the reverse. But just know, Libra, that You're not doing yourself any favors if you fear this leap of faith, because your happiness lies on the other side of that risk. But you have to be willing to take it. And I do see that you are on the fence about it and you're very much leaned towards it. So I do see you taking that leap of faith. It's just a matter of when. So what you need to know is the Ten of Swords. So yeah, I feel like all those people that hurt you, whether it be family, friends, romantic partnerships. How do I say this? Not only did it need to happen, but it also was true. Okay, so sometimes I feel that maybe you give people the benefit of the doubt, or you apologize to people too quickly. Or sorry, not apologize, accept people's apologies too quickly. And I feel that Spirit here is saying that no, those people hurt you and you need to remember that. You need to remember how they hurt you. And not in a way of holding a grudge, but just in a way so that you remember to not let yourself be manipulated or pushed over. Strength, yeah, you're gonna have to be really strong in this. Ten of Swords again. Yeah, it's like, do you remember how these people made you feel? Now, why would you go pick them up and take them to the airport? You know, like that sort of thing. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like it's little things like that, but that they add up. Okay, we have Strength and the Ace of Cups. Don't feel that because you're setting boundaries or telling people no, don't think that it makes you any less of a person or that it makes you cruel. Because you have a lot of love to give, Libra. And that's ultimately the issue, right? Is that you have so much love to give that you never know when to stop. But with Strength card here, Spirit is saying put boundaries on the love that you give, because not everyone deserves it. People will hurt you and take advantage. So this is like a huge message to set boundaries and protect your heart with the Strength card. Don't give yourself up too easily to people. Carry yourself in a high regard, and you know, make people earn your love. Don't just give it away so freely. It's kind of what I feel here. Okay, Libra, so I hope that reading resonated for you. Let's go ahead and get some oracle cards. What are the final messages that we have for Libra? Final messages for Libra. There we go. Vision, contemplating the future. Yeah, that's you for sure right now. It's like you don't know where to go next, but just trust in it. You know exactly what you need to do. Make a decision to take that leap of faith and then let the universe do its job. But I do see that you're contemplating the future. You're kind of deciding what's next here. At the bottom of this deck is the Self, gathering your power. Exactly. Spirit is saying one more time to just spend time with yourself, Libra. Find your power, honor yourself, the self. You know, this isn't saying others, this is saying the self. So it's okay to spend time alone. It's okay to set those boundaries. It's necessary. If you don't do that, your soul is going to feel drained. So please, please, please set boundaries and honor yourself. Do what you got to do for yourself, and don't feel bad for saying no. Lastly, we're going to get from the Sufi Wisdom Oracle. Okay, this says, deal with the unexpected. Treat the unforeseen as a divine offering. Yeah. Turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. Exactly. So new beginnings here. If this leap of faith is something that your heart is telling you to do, just do it. Bottom of the deck is live in the moment. What you are looking for is with you. Beautiful. All right, Libra, so that is what I have for you during this time frame. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your love reading. Bye.